Hi guys, thanks for coming back to the channel. For the past 24 hours I decided to switch 4 of my rigs mining once again ETN, because as I've said in the previous video, if you have seen it, when I did reach 1,000 Pearl, I'm looking forward to diversifying my portfolio, and I was looking forward to mining cryptocurrency that give me lots of coins. One of those of course is ETN. The value of ETN is not too bad at the moment. In terms of fiat, if I was to mine Pearl, I would end up making more money today, but moving forward, I'm looking obviously to have a cryptocurrency that I own lots of coins. So as I said, I mined ETN before. I was quite happy. I owned about 1,374, 1,075 ETN. So I said to myself, I'm going to get to about 5,000, 10,000, and afterwards I may move to something else. So I've switched my rigs after obviously checking the calculator, which lots of us do so when we decide to mine something, so I can just see what's happening. So 19,000 hashes, it's 4 of my rigs. That's what I'm getting out of them. 3,400 is about the power. 1.5% is the fee. 0.12% is the kilowatt. Now in regards to the fee, if it's a little bit lower or higher, please correct me, I could be wrong. And I did hit, of course, calculate. It showed me for the 24 hours I should be expecting to get approximately 597 coins, which is not too bad. Terms of value $65 US, not too bad, but that's not what I'm mostly concerned. I was happy to see this amount of coins that I will be getting for one day. Remember though, remember that this is an estimate. Rewards, it does fluctuate and also depends sometimes, just like myself. Miners do come into the pool, then they come out and so on, so it does fluctuate, but let's say 550, between 550 600, it's what I was expecting. However, I was shockingly surprised to find out how low the payment was for 24 hours mining ETN, at least for the past 24 hours. I was on the official Discord channel early on. Some other people are reporting that apparently they got also a low payment, but I'm not quite sure as to why, because no one actually was able to give me any answers. And to be honest with you, I have decided now to switch my mining rigs and move back to Pearl until I do a little bit more research. And maybe some of you can tell me if you also got a very low payment for the last 24 hours, if you know what was that, because so far I haven't found an answer. So here's my wallet, or I should say my pool. As you can see, as I started yesterday at around 5 p.m. my time, I had 1,374 ETN paid up until then. I used the etnspacepools.org, which is a pool that has lots of miners. As you can see, at the time I took this picture, it had 21,611 miners connected. That is a lot of miners. I mean, if you compare it to some other pools, even Pearl, Ubic and so on, you wouldn't see that many miners. It is staggering, but again, as I said, it's nice, I like it and all of that. I think ETN has a great future, but something has to be done in regards to the payments. So here it is now, moving 24 hours forward. Now first of all, here is the pool at the moment. As you can see, there are still 21,000 miners, but as you can see, even now it's 9 p.m. almost my time, and I have only 1,673 ETN inside my wallet, plus the, let's say, the 8 that obviously in pending balance, it would give me around 1,681. Now let's pull up the calculator. So 1,671. Bear in mind, I did switch off the rigs about 5:30, so they haven't worked as you know, for about 3 hours, and that is all I got. So this minus this 1374 equals to barely 300 ETN for 24 hours of mining. That is extremely low, because if you were to pull up the current price of ETN, let's find where it is. Electroneum, I think it's about 12 cents. Let's pull up this. So times 0.1258, you can clearly see that I've barely made 37.36 US. That's before I pay my electricity. Taking the electricity, about 10 US, mining 24 hours ETN with 4 mining rigs. For the last 24 hours I made, at the current price, 27 US dollars, which is almost nothing. I mean, it is shocking. And again, as I said, I don't care so much about this at the moment because I'm not planning to sell my ETN at the moment, but I of course care about the coins. And for me to get only 300 coins mining with 4 mining rigs, 24 GPUs, it is something is wrong. Definitely something is wrong. Again, as I said, I'm not quite sure what it is, but it is not right. So I'm making this video obviously to share this with you. The other thing obviously I'm gonna say so it is you have to do your checks as well, guys. I'm sure some people, especially if you're new, you may be you may be just like, okay, I'm gonna switch the rigs, let it mine, and I'd see what happens. But you may not do the right calculations or just not pay too much attention to what you're getting paid. And I suggest you do so, because as you can see right now, if I did leave this running for days without really looking at it, because we, let's say we're busy with other stuff, and you go into your rig, you see everything is moving, you're checking everything, and you don't pay too much attention to the coins, you may be running your rigs for days and then realize the payments you've been getting are almost nothing. Now I've looked at quickly the Pearl, and I switched back to Pearl, and I'm going to show you right here. Again, this does fluctuate, but I've been mining Pearl for quite some time now, and I never had an issue like this. So let me show you Pearl. If I was to mine Pearl with 4 of my rigs, so let's see how much would be 4 of my rigs, how much I would have made mining Pearl. So let's say so about, let's say about 660, excuse me guys, let's say about 660 mega hashes. That's about 3,400 watts, and that's a pool fee, let's say 1.5%, 0.12. hit the calculate, and as you can see, I would have made 63 US dollars, 31 coins. This also fluctuate. Early on it was about 38, now it's 60. Again, it does fluctuate, but a lot more money, and I've never had an issue like this. It is truly very disappointing and shocking. This is the Discord. As you can see, one of the guys even said I got around 240 ETN for the last 24 hours with 10k hash. Give it another 24 hours, your payment should be higher. But I'm not prepared to give it another 24 hours when it seems like there is an issue, right? Obviously in the pool, not quite sure what it is, but that person actually got a lot more coins than I did, because 10k, 240 hashes, 10k hashes, and I got about 19,000 hashes, and I barely got 300. You can clearly see something is very wrong. All I'm saying, guys, is check your rigs, make sure you always check your payments, and if need be, stop mining for a while, or at least find out what's wrong with it, because you don't want to be mining for days and getting such a low payments. If any of you does know what's been happening for the last 24 hours with Electroneum payments, and specifically that pool right here, please do let me know, so myself and everybody else can learn from it. And also please do let me know if you also experience a low payments, so at least maybe I can feel a little bit good about the fact that I'm not the only one, which obviously it looks like I'm not the only one. At least that person in the Discord said that he also got a low payment, but comparing his payment to mine, it's actually not too bad. That's it from me, guys. Thank you so much. In other news, obviously we can see the market is moving a little bit on the green side. It's nowhere near to where it was a few days ago. Some coins are obviously doing much better than others, but we're just gonna have to wait, be patient, mine, hodl, whatever, trade, whatever you do, and just continue to enjoy this incredible cryptocurrencies phase we are involved with. But let's hope that the payments we get from our mining are a lot better than what they were for the last 24 hours. Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed the channel. If you are, feel free to subscribe and share. Come follow me on Twitter. Looking forward to hear from you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.